Very lucky because a lot
there has been snow there.
There has been, but not behind him in that shot. And a lot of the country waking up this morning to a blanket of snow. A yellow weather warning remains in effect as temperatures are plummeting across the country. And experts have been warning that the UK is facing the coldest January in 14 years.
Well, it already was. Last night was, I think, the coldest in the past 11 years or so. Heavy snow continues to cover, as we were saying, there, Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland, as well as the northeast of England as well. Nathan Rao was right on this one, the weather journalist. Yesterday was significantly colder, I noticed. Today wasn't as cold. Tomorrow will get colder again.
Yes, it is. Now, yesterday was the coldest night in 14 years. It was minus 13 recorded in Glen.
When you say yesterday, you mean last night?
Last night going into today, yes. So into the early hours of this morning. Yeah. Minus 13 in Glenogle in Scotland. Now, that's not a record. The record is minus 27.2 in 1995 and 1985. And it is going to get colder again tonight because we are really literally in the jaws of the Arctic. Now, if you were looking at the Met Office's report earlier, you'd have seen a big blue swathe coming right down over the UK, and that is an Arctic flow right down over Britain. And it is going to stay very, very cold today, tomorrow, and possibly until the end of the week when it turns a little bit milder, and with the risk of snow in Scotland and northern England.
There's your blue swathe there.
There's the blue swathe, yes.
Looks like one big glacier mint, doesn't it?
And it looks very wet in northern France. And I have to say, I'd much rather this cold weather, although when it is heavy snow, that comes with lots of complications. We've seen lots of school closures and transport complications as well.
Yes, you have. And it is really, really interesting because the heavy snow has hit Scotland and northern England. Now, I was sat here a week ago, and if you'd have asked me a week ago where the snow's going to be, I'd have said there was a pretty good chance we were going to get snow in London and southern England. But we got nothing at all because it all changes pretty much day to day, and it's been very, very, very difficult for the meteorologists to pin down exactly where this snow is going to hit. Now, you see it's hitting very, very strongly in northern England at the moment. But it looks like the south...
Big flakes, aren't they?
They are big, fluffy flakes. Now, that is because the low-pressure systems coming in from the west, full of moisture, bump into the cold air over the UK, and that causes those big, big, fluffy flakes of snow, which we all love to watch drifting past our windows.
So let me ask you a question, Isabel. Which would you prefer, big, fluffy flakes or heat?
Oh, heat every time. I'm a reptile, yeah. But
I think you're right.
If I was to choose winter weather, I actually like this weather, actually what we've been experiencing in the southeast, because we've had lovely blue skies and the cold, crisp weather, and that really lifts my spirits. The skies have been beautiful. Yes. Even at night, they've almost been blue.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean, Nathan?
I know what you mean. It's all right.
No, the black has been... It's been so cold. It sort of looked like what did you call it? Spearmint blue or something? Glacier blue, and that's what the skies look like where I live. Anyway,
for lots of the country, that's what we're going to get for the next couple of days, because much of the country is going to see lovely blue, crisp winter skies, glacier mint, foxes mint skies, Eamon, and snow in the north. So you know, if you like the cold, if you like the freezing cold, you're in luck for the next couple of days. If you like snow, head up north, and otherwise...
So here's something I want to know. Do you see the River Thames there? Yeah. Why is the water so brown in the River Thames? Because I look at this...
sediment, isn't it? The mud at the base of the river is...
Or is it just full of skankiness? Is it just full of horrible...
I don't think it's dirt. I think it's cleaner than it's been in years and years and years.
And aren't fish returning?
Dolphins
and
seals,
all seals and all sorts. And it had frozen over since the 1800s.
Oh,
and they used to have parties on the ice.
Wow.
When the temperature was much, much, much colder in the winter, they'd go out on their skates and skate on the Thames.
Oh, my goodness, no.
Fall through the holes.
Yeah, how can you do that on a tidal river?
I don't know. Somebody from the 1800s is going to text in and explain and complain that I've got my facts all wrong.
Look, speaking of texting in, if you have got a winter wonderland outside of your window this morning, send us your pictures. We want to see your snowmen. We want to see your animals out in the snow, whatever it is, and we will try and get those on screen for you.